girl back at it again with another banger. No, seriously. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Back at it again with another video. Today we're going to talk about how to keep yourself busy during self-quarantine. On a serious note, before I start this video, because I know I'm going to be all about laughs and jokes and all that stuff, I do want to send my condolences to all the families and friends at this moment who have passed. Those who are grieving, please look over them and bless them, Lord. I'm also sending my blessings and my love to those who are still undergoing the virus at this time, people who are in isolation, people who are still in the hospitals. I'm waiting and hoping for a very speedy recovery. When this quarantine first started, I was not okay. It literally felt like I was dreaming. I had to clean my desk at work. They said we had to stay home until like April something. I was not okay. I was going to the stores. People are like urgently getting their tissues and toilet papers and food, and I'm just like, what is happening? It literally felt like a scene in a movie. And it took me some days. Like, it took me some days to get it together. It took me days to process it. It took me days like talking to my mom and making sure she's okay, making sure grandma's okay. And that was another thing that was affecting me. It was like, dang, I can't even see my grandma. Like, I can't even see my mom. I can't even see my brother, my father. Like, those things were affecting me. But as days and weeks gone by, I grew to be way more like grateful that, okay, all of these people are still alive. They're still healthy. It's best that I'm social distancing, because God forbid I get in the Uber, I get in on the bus or the train, and I'm going to my parents' house and something happens to me. Nobody got time for that. So I want to make sure that they're healthy and they're good, which they are. But it took me a minute. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a minute to really process everything that's been happening. The number one thing that's been helpful is me going to therapy. Like, I'm not going to therapy, but there's virtual therapy, and her name is Vicky. I call her Vicky, but she's been like very, very helpful with keeping me sane during this time, because I didn't know what to do with myself. But as the days gone by, and my job, I'm a 6th grade science teacher, they helped us out with the whole remote learning. So every morning I make sure like I'm streaming my kids on Google Classroom, making sure they're doing the work. And I know some of y'all watch my video, so comment below. And I want y'all to know I really, 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 really miss you guys. I think about you guys all the time, like, oh my God, I can't wait to see my students, but dang, they're gonna be in the 7th grade, and you know, I'm not gonna be able to teach them because I'm still teaching 6th grade. It's very sad to actually fathom and think about, but you know what, at the end of the day, we're all good, we're all healthy, and I'm wishing the best for their families as well, that we, you know, conquer this at this time, especially in New York. It's like, it's a lot. But yeah, so I make sure I wake up in the morning, I get ready like I'm going to work. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I put makeup on, sometimes I put eyeliner on. Like, if y'all know me, I don't put a lot of makeup on. Like, I literally put eyeliner, like, keep it simple, a little bit of gloss. Like, I literally keep it simple. I go to Rite Aid, I buy some press-on nails. Like, this I made myself. Like, I try to make myself feel like this is a regular day. It's not, and I know we're lying to ourselves, but you know, that's the only way that we're going to be able to push through during this time. It's the only way, like, honestly. So I wake up, do my work, make sure I check in with the families, make sure they're good too, make sure they're healthy, you know, because some of them are still going to work. And you know, I check in with my friends, I text them and all that. I make sure I always have a protein shake with some sea moss, some bladderwrack. What else I put in there? I put some kale, some spinach, some strawberries, some blueberries. Like, keep it healthy, because I'm not trying to get 15 pounds heavier during this quarantine. Nobody got time for that. So everybody that know me, please hold me accountable and make sure I am losing my weight, because this, I need to be, my face need to be body snatch for the guys. Like I can't, like I'm already a little chunky little thing, so I can't gain no more. So I make sure maybe like during lunchtime, if I don't make anything to eat, like I'll take that protein shake. I make sure I work out. So I have a yoga mat. Okay, I have a yoga mat. I tell you loves her yoga mat. I do not have a very good back. Okay, I'm not gonna, like, y'all probably don't know that, but I used to go to the chiropractor like every 2 weeks. That's how bad my back is. Like I legit slouch all the time. I'm slouching right now. You probably don't even notice, but I legit slouching. But have my yoga mat. I also have my weights to make sure that I'm getting my muscles. Okay, so I make sure I'm working out, doing something. I watched this channel called Pop Sugar. My coworker put me on, and it's been something, because if you saw me work out, I look crazy. Like I look like I'm like, ooh, ooh. I'm the person, and my trainers would probably tell you this, I'm a person where I'm constantly complaining. I'm just like, what else we gotta do? And like now I'm by myself. I'm not gonna front, I legit work out way more now than I did when I went to Lucille Roberts. Because yes, Lucille Roberts had classes, but I was not on it until now. Because like there's legit nothing else to do. If I'm not working and I did everything I had to do and I'm checking in the families, it's like, what else is there to do? You don't want to eat all day, so you gotta work out. So that's something that keeps me busy. Also, to help me like keep myself positive at this time, I always make sure I try my best to maintain like positive self-talk. It's gonna be okay. You're alive, you're healthy, like we're gonna be able to see our family members again. It's okay, you can FaceTime them, you can talk to them on the phone. Like they're still here at this moment, so cherish these moments. So I have to give myself positive self-talk, because if I don't, I'm gonna go crazy, I'm gonna go mad, and I'm gonna worry about everything and they mama. Like yeah, so always give yourself positive self-talk. I love to watch Joyce Meyer on YouTube. She's like a pastor. She's blunt, straight to the point. Basically on some like, you got to get over it, like forgive others, not for them but for yourself, or you're just gonna carry that baggage on your back every day. Like nobody got time for that. So like I've been practicing forgiveness. I've been forgiving my enemies from my past. I've been like healing past traumas. Thank you, Lord, for therapy. I've been reading on leadership, learning how to delegate, learning like to have a voice and be my best self. And I'm one day I'm trying to be a boss. Like I'm trying to run stuff. Like at this moment, I know you saw a meme that's like, sis, start your business. But I'm not gonna lie, me and my coworker, we've been working on this youth organization that we soon want to turn into a nonprofit called Queen and Me. And we're trying to empower young women and teach them how to like boost their self-esteem and confidence. And that's something that I wish that I had when I was younger, and that's something I'm working on. I'm working on my hobbies, like YouTube. I love talking, I love being real, I love showing people different facets of me. Like I'm a teacher, but I'm still a girl from the East, but I'm still like, I love pink and glitter and all that stuff. Like I'm all of that. That's who I am. And you could be all of that. You could be a girl that like makeup, you could be a girl that likes like the finer things, you could be a boss, you could be all of those things. And I'm learning more and more to be a woman and like grow into womanhood. And I would love, and that's something me and my coworker agreed on, that we want to share that and our life lessons that we learned when we were younger to those young women. So that's my goal. So please follow us on Instagram, Queen and Me. And a lot of things that we're doing, we're posting things about forgiveness, like I said, and we're also doing things like a 30-day gratitude challenge, which is dope, because studies show that when you write about things that you're actually grateful for, it boosts your happiness. So those are things that we're working on. And we also had a mental health edition, because one thing about me, I love talking about mental health. I love like talking about like the root of things, trauma and childhood trauma and what we could do to be your best self. Like that's like my jam. Like I love talking about like self-improvement. Face your issues head on at this time. And I promise you, I don't know about y'all, but I know when I get out of this quarantine, I'm gonna be my best self. Like I'm trying to be the best woman that I can out of this. Like I'm not trying to gossip all day. I'm not trying to talk about the next person. No. Talk about getting your credit score up, mama. Talk about getting your money up. Let me stop, but seriously. Like, if this is not an eye-opener that life is short, I don't know what else is. Like, especially being from New York, this is like the hustle and bustle. Everybody's on the move. Everybody's on a group. Everybody's walking fast as heck. Like everybody has, like, not everybody, but most of us have attitudes for no reason. Like somebody can have a whole fight on a train and we just like, whatever, next. Let's just like look at our phones. Like nobody cares. And it's like, it really communicates, yo, humble yourself. It's time to humble yourself. And that's what I did. Another thing I've been working on is like trying to build my leadership skills, right? So I'm gonna move on to, you know, a leadership role when I come back to work, and I have to make sure I'm focusing on like how I'm speaking to people, my tone, how to delegate. Like these are like important things that I should always keep in mind. So I'm increasing like my vocabulary. I'm writing down words I don't know. I'm researching things of like how to speak and how to be organized, and those are things that's helping me be my best self. At this time, you could learn a new language, you could learn new words, you could learn a new hobby. Like there's so many other new things you could add to what you want to do. Practice self-care. Put a face mask on. Give your significant other a massage if you have one that you're living with. Light a candle after a bath. Like just make sure you have like positive vibes. Like those are things that make me happy and keep me busy, and make sure I'm like practicing self-care and also looking cute at the same time. So if you guys have any other things that you guys do to keep yourself sane and busy and productive at this time, please comment below. And those of you who don't do anything, that's okay. It's the Capricorn in me. I need to keep myself busy. I literally always tell Ethan, like, listen, I'm bored. Like, what up? What's next? What can we do? Like, I'm literally on the move and I can't sit idle. So if you guys have some fun things or productive things that you guys do, please comment below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Deuces.